Shauna. Yeah, I'm just scared because, like, at first I was so against it, and I'm just like, no. But then again, like, I don't know. It's just, I'm on the road to it. And, like, the COVID rates are going right back up. It's just a repeating cycle. I don't know. Maybe if everybody just, I'm about to go to the store, I'm going to go get tested, and I'm going to go find out about the vaccine today. I'm not getting the vaccination today, but I'm going to go speak to a few people that I know, centers that do it out here. And, but yeah, my daughter's immune system is, like, really, really, like, sensitive. So I have to be very mindful because, like, when I'm gone, then I come back, I might not know I have COVID. It might not be no symptoms because I had COVID 3 times last year. Well, this year. I had it when it first came out, when the pandemic happened. I had it last year on my birthday. And then I had it, me and my daughter both got it. She got hers July 4th weekend. I got mine on my birthday. And then I had it again. And it was 3 different, like the first one, when it first, I don't know if y'all remember, like when it first came out, when you couldn't smell, and, like, I couldn't smell anything. That's when then the second time I was, like, hot. I was getting sweats, and then Lele had it. She was vomiting. She was hot. I didn't give it to her, though. My uncle, they were having a 4th of July barbecue, and he didn't know he had it, so then he gave it to my daughter, and everybody in the house had it. And then I came back from Mexico, and I caught it in Mexico, and then I had it. So then me and my daughter had COVID together not this birthday, but the birthday before. And then I had it one more time because I knew, like, I was just so sick. I could not, I was in the bed for, like, a week, vomiting. I lost so much weight. Yeah, Shauna, I totally agree. So I'm not trying to get it the 4th time. So this is why I have my reasonings, because I know that her immune system is, my daughter gets sick. If you cough, she's sick. And, you know, she was a micro preemie, so she's very, she's just very fragile. So I just feel like I need to do it. And then my grandma is 70 years old. She got the vaccine. She was fine. She got the vaccine 6 months ago. I took her to get it because I was so against it. I was like, no, you're not getting it. And she got it. And she was fine. So I don't know. Yeah, the Johnson & Johnson one I heard is bad. So we'll see. Yeah. But everybody, to each his own. Everybody has their, their own opinion. And if you don't, if you don't feel comfortable getting it, then don't get it. Yeah, I just feel like if you're if you're at home all the time and you're, like, in the house and you're just going home from work, then, don't get it. But if you're a person that travels like me, like 3 times a week, I live in Miami and I live in New York, so I'm back and forth because half the week I'm with my daughter, the other half I'm at the recovery house until I fully move to Florida. When I finish getting my house and stuff out there, then I'll be down there, so I won't have to go back and forth. But until then, which that's not going to be until, like, January maybe, I'm definitely probably getting it. Anyway, I came to talk about that, and I came to talk about the recovery house a little bit. So as you guys know, I own a salon. That's my baby too. The salon is just running itself now at this point, though, which is a good thing. But not saying I got bored with it. It's just I don't do hair or anything like that. So I came up with, I have fajas, and I started doing, like, the body shapers, and I fell in love with that. And it's like, I was like, wow, I sold out in, like, 2 days. So then I came up with, like, okay, if I'm doing body shapers, like, why don't I just open up a recovery house, do, like, an Airbnb style, like, how my house would be decorated, so somebody, that's getting surgery can come stay in, like, a luxury, comfortable environment and still feel like they're not just being in, like, a house that's just, like, uncomfortable and, like, you feel lonely. So I decorated the house so girly, so cute. It feels like you're at home. It's a dollhouse. Anyway, I love it. I literally have goals to have 5 more eventually. I'm just going to take one step at a time, though. This one has been doing so good, and I'm so thankful, and I'm thankful for everybody that's been supporting me. But Lord, this needs a TV show, because y'all don't know. These people that you guys are getting your surgery from, please do your research on getting your surgery. This has nothing to do with the recovery house. I get the backlash, okay? Because these surgery centers are literally like treating these girls like shit. Like, and I really am about to really bring it to the light, because these surgery centers just want y'all's money. And you guys need to care more about your health versus the money. And it taught me so much, because don't get me wrong, I'd be like, yes, I have never got lipo. I have a surgery date set up for September. I was going to do my first journey on getting my first lipo. Like I told you guys, I did ass shots and I got my boobs done. I never did lipo though. So, just having the recovery house open for 2 months, like, I am so traumatized with, like, you don't even understand. Like, these people, like, just do not care. Please pick your surgery center wisely. I'm gonna get to the point where I'm about to do my research on these surgery centers to help you all, because I'm not going to allow certain people to come into the house going to certain surgery centers, because I don't want to deal with you guys. Not even say I don't want to deal with it. I just don't want to deal with the surgery centers and what comes with them. I don't want you guys to deal with. Hold on. I don't want you guys to deal with them treating you guys like just a piece of, like, meat and just a body. Like, that's it. Like, that's what they look at in a check. Like, they literally will suck you guys out, throw you guys outside, and they don't care after that. I done experienced so much stuff within the last 2 months with these girls, like having to go to the ER, blood transfusions, people knowing that their levels aren't good and still performing surgery, like negative, like blood, drug tests. Like, they're still gonna some surgery centers will absolutely not take you, and that's where you need to be at. But, like, the ones that will still allow you to go under anesthesia with these complications is, like, ridiculous to me. So yeah, I'm doing my research for you guys. Give me like 2 weeks. I'm gonna get down to the bottom of it. I had a certain girl that came in, and she was good. I guess she failed her drug test, and she failed it, and then the next day supposedly she passed it, and then they did the surgery on her, and then the next day she got into the surgery. She was in a lot of pain. They ended up doing her surgery at 9 o'clock at night. 5 o'clock and 6 o'clock at night, and she didn't get out until like almost 11. And then the next day she was vomiting all over, like, the house. Like, I'm like, okay, at this point we need to rush her to the hospital. So we have to take her to the hospital, and then she had to get a blood transfusion. But these people, like, should be making sure you guys' body's up to par before performing surgery on you guys. Like, this is not good. Like, it's not good. And I'm not taking nobody's money, because I want y'all to have, like, I care more about y'all's safety. Yes, I want you guys to, recover in luxury, but I also don't, like, the scariest part is, like, you guys recovering and seeing, like, pain is one thing, but having to get blood transfusions and having seizures and stuff like that is scary. Scary, 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 scary. So I just, I'm going to do my researches on these different surgery centers. I'm actually going to go to Miami and fly in and go to these different centers and try to meet with, like, the directors of these places and just, like, speak to them, like, because this is not, Girls, yes. So the girls need to, before I do my research for you guys need to do your research. Like, sometimes it's not the doctor's fault that girls die. It's the patient and their health and their history. If you know that your body cannot handle surgery and you're going under anesthesia and all that stuff, don't do it. Just wait. Take your vitamins, do a cleanse, make sure your body is, like, when I say all the way good, meaning when you do all your tests, everything needs to be clear. So when you go under that anesthesia, you don't wake up with no problems. The only thing that you're going to feel is pain. You feel your pain, like, The first 2 days, you're going to feel the most pain. Third, fourth day, you'll be okay. You'll be stable enough to start walking and stuff like that. But don't just get under the table because you want to look like this person, look like me, or look like that person. Like, no. I'm telling you guys right now. Yeah, don't do it. Like, make sure, prepare yourself. And I highly recommend you guys to plan your surgery like 6 months prior. So give yourself at least like 4 to 6 months to prepare your body. You need to do your research on your surgeon. You need to start connecting with the other girls. Nobody passed it in my house. No, absolutely not. No, I was just saying, like, me having the girls in my house has taught me so much, because it's like, I don't want to just accept anybody at the house. Like, I want to make sure everybody's, like, health is good. So what I've been doing is, before, like, I book with anybody, like, allowing everyone in the house, I ask them their questions, like, what, medical history you guys have and things like that. So I know what I'm dealing with after surgery. I know, okay, this person gets seizures a lot. So I know to let one of my nurses be on top of this girl. Like, listen, she has seizures a lot, or she's anemic, or she's this. So we know how to prepare each girl in each room. So we just have like a medical consent form of our own. But I'm not speaking on the recovery part. I'm speaking on the actual surgery part. I just want you guys to be more like educated before, and this is why me and Drea are gonna do our classes soon. So I'm actually meeting with her this weekend, and we're gonna do, because she's a nurse. She knows everything that you guys would need to know, more than me. I'm learning, but just being there, I'm learning, like literally learning everything. So I just want you guys to just plan before jumping in, because you want your body to look good. Yes, we all want that fat ass. Yes, we want no waist. And trust me, that's why I'm going. Like, I've gained weight a little bit, so I want to take, but before I just jump and go, I've been waiting, like, I've been pushing it off, like, so much, because I've been seeing so much, and I know I get sick a lot, too, sometimes. So, and I had 7 blood transfusions already, having my daughter. So that's why I need to go and make sure, like, I lost a lot of blood having Lele. So, and even though that was like 3 years ago, almost 4, you never know, like, and I'm anemic. So I just want to make sure, like, before I go get go get some lipo 360, I'm able to, my body's good. So I'm gonna get some tests done. I'm gonna make sure everything's good, and before I do mine. But I just want you guys to do the same thing, because I was crying. Like, one of the girls was in so much pain. I didn't know what to, like, I was like, oh my God, like, this is just, it's just a lot. It's very emotional. I done built, like, personal relationships with these girls at my house. I still communicate with some of them. They, they DM me. I check up on them still, because it's like, y'all don't understand, going through that surgery, coming out is crazy. Like, so crazy. Like, I feel for you guys. Like, us trying to get our bodies together and stuff like that is so painful and so risky. Like, ooh, y'all don't understand. And, yeah, so I just want you guys to be more educated and of that, those things. Then I dealt with some crazy people coming in the house, threatening me. One girl was like, bitch, get this. How do you want to touch? Like, I literally dealt with so much, like, kicking, screaming, call me all type of bitches, and like, I've dealt with a lot. I need a TV show for this, like, seriously. Someone died a month after I left the recovery house in Miami from surgery this past November. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't wish that on any recovery house, because it's very, it's stressful for us. We're putting, after you guys come out of surgery, and you guys are in our care, so it's not our fault. It's the surgery center's fault when things happen like that, but it's our job to make sure you guys recover the right way. So that's what we're here for. So this is why we have our staff, our nurses, and if we see anything that's going wrong or any type of medical attention that's needed, then we send you guys straight. My first thing is hospital. I'm sending you straight to the hospital. I don't wait. I'm not going to be like, oh, let's give it a minute. Nope. If you're not feeling good, if you feel any type of way, if you don't look right, if you're not eating, if you're dehydration is important too. If I feel like a patient is dehydrated, no. Drink, and we sending you to the hospital. That's it. I wanted to go to be honest, I'm looking at 2 doctors. I need to be a nurse. I know I should have went to school to be a nurse, but it's cool. I'm gonna learn. I'm gonna get my certificate, and I'm gonna get my license and doing like with the CNA stuff, just so I can know how to like assist and stuff. But I'm the boss, so I'm not really gonna do that. I just still want to have, I have my license and body contouring and stuff. But just being around nurses and stuff is teaching me a lot. So, obviously I can't perform those things. I know I do see me being an RN. I just wonder how many years of school I would have to go for that. You think I still could? Maybe. I just like helping people. Yeah, my mother is, but I need to ask my mom. How many years? I don't know how it works, y'all. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Like, I didn't go to college. I didn't do any of that. I went to high school. I got my diploma. I was a dancer. I was in the streets. I was hustling. I was hosting. Like, no. So now my life is completely different. I'm 27 now, but yeah. How many years did you go? 4 years? Nursing school. It's 4 years. Okay. I might go to school for it. That might be... You know what? You guys gave me a good idea. I should go to school for nursing. Four years. And they help... Hold on. Remy, Baby 904. What did you say? I couldn't... You said, and they help people become nurses by paying for them to go to school. Who? Oh, I love you guys too. I'm gonna look into that. Is it stressful? 2 years. An LPN. I did it in an LPN. Okay. Thank you. Yeah. That would be dope. Can you guys picture me being a nurse? Imagine. Oh my God. It's 2 years to be an RN? She said it's 4 years. Whew. Okay, well, I think let me see. That might be smart, having my recovery house and going to get my nursing degree. What y'all think? Drea. Matter of fact, I'm gonna have Drea school me. Drea, everybody says that I should go to nursing school and do it. It's ooh, I think it would be a good idea. Get your nursing degree. Yeah, I think it would be smart. I think I just would have to let a lot of stuff go. I would have to really yeah, Drea, I'm coming to you. We would have to lock in and have study sessions. But I think I'm going to just, if I do that, I have to lock all the way in, meaning like no more hostings, no more none of that. Like straight just recovery house. You guys are making me think about it. I don't know, that would be so dope. Drea, maybe you could do nursing classes too. Or a little mini nurse camp. Yeah, our shared rooms are shared with surgery sisters. Yeah. Yeah, that is true. But no, like I don't want to do both, like hosting and nursing, and like I want to do one or the other. Like if I'm gonna enter like the complete business world and go to school, I cannot be doing like the nightlife. It's too much on me. It's it's way too much on me, and I just feel like I wouldn't be as focused. Like exactly. So I think I need to balance like the recovery house and nursing if I do it. I'm gonna look into it. Thank you guys. You know what's crazy? I just never thought about it that way, but now that y'all brought it to my attention, it's like, why don't you become a nurse and do nursing? That's smart. Never thought about that. So I'm 27, by the time I'm 32. All right, well, I'll let you guys know what I decide to do, but yeah, the recovery house is definitely good. But I just want to be able to be more like educated on that stuff, you know? So thank you. But so with the nursing school, like with nursing, don't you have to do like go to college first and then go to nursing school? How does that work? I was on here earlier saying that I had gotten into like the faja business, and then I just started like obsessing with like surgery. So then I got into like doing an Airbnb house. I'm definitely gonna open more. So college first. So how many years of college do I go to first? So I go to college. You can start for or tech school. Okay, so it's 2 years and then 4 years. Two years associate degree and 2 years nursing school. Okay. Oh, well, that's perfect. You guys are really like motivating me to do it. I'm gonna do it. The test is tricky. Yeah, I'm gonna do my research. I'm gonna speak to Drea about it when I get off the thing with you guys. I'm gonna speak to her because she's a nurse. So I just never went to college, so I need to obviously go to college first. Get an LPN. Huh? So y'all are confusing me. Y'all saying go to college and you say you don't have to go to have. I'm so confused. I'm just gonna ask Drea. Do RN not LPN? Yeah, I'm gonna speak to